Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us for another edition of your weekly Constitutional here with Law Professor Stuart Harris. Now, I must say this week's topic is something I knew nothing about before reading up on it, before talking to you today.
Most people haven't. Most people don't realize that there was not just one prominent Mrs. Adams, Mrs. John Adams, Abigail Adams, the one we've all heard about. There were actually two. And that's not because John Adams was an adulterer. He wasn't sneaking around. No, we're talking about the wife of his son, John Quincy Adams, who was also president. In fact, they're the only up until the Bushes, they were the only father-son team in terms of presidents. John Quincy Adams also had a very interesting wife, and her name was Louisa. And what makes her particularly interesting and made her the subject of a book by, coincidentally, another woman named Louisa Thomas, was that Louisa Adams was a prolific writer. And she not only kept a diary over most of the course of her life, but she actually wrote up specific accounts of some of her adventures, which included, among other things, crossing all of Russia and all of Europe during the War of 1812. So like War and Peace, Tolstoy, all that sort of stuff, okay, she was there. And she was crossing by herself, I think with a kid, no kids at that particular time, by herself, a couple of servants, and literally coming upon battlefields as the battles were finishing up, seeing the bodies in the fields. And she wrote an account of that, finally joined her husband in one of the European capitals that he was going between before he became president. And later, of course, after he became president, served as First Lady. Lots of stories to tell, an overlooked woman of American constitutional history. So a really good one.
Wow, and definitely someone we're going to want to learn more about. And
you're a woman, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, well this one's for you then.
We discussed that last time.
It's for you. Okay, this is for you and
Okay.
women and people of your gender. We try not to overlook the ladies.
Absolutely. Well,
Absolutely.
that's a good thing.
Sunday at 3.
Yes. Okay.
Tuesday at 8 on WETS FM 89.5.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Stuart.
Thank you.